Tactically speaking, who looks like he has more nous when it comes to setting up a team to break down oppositions, to defend, to be on the offense as well? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
I think I've just answered it.
I've just answered it by far. That's what I want to follow up on.
Yeah.
Do you really feel after just a handful of games for Arteta that he has more nous?
Do you know what's scary? The fact that Arteta has come in and managed to get the few little rotation and things over to his players in the busiest calendar, the busiest period in the Premier League calendar.
So the yellow has been cancelled out. It's not a second yellow, it's a straight red.
If we can break them down and score the goals, I think we can beat them. So I'm very confident that.
Arteta, you know, he's lived and worked under Guardiola. He's right in the present and a little bit in the future because he's actually inventing new things and coming up with new ideas.
What Arsenal need as much as anything is a direction, and they need discipline. And everything you hear about Mikel Arteta is that there is a very strong disciplinarian streak in him.
Can Burnley break through? They can. And Ashley Westwood, with that skill that he has caused the havoc.
End of the day, we're Wenger out. Okay, we're not fickle, we're not going to change our tune, we're not going to win a game and go, oh, Wenger in now.
It's history. It's the equaliser. Magic ball from Bergkamp to Patrick Vieira! The captain, fittingly, gets the goal that might make history.
Next for Arsenal, you know, is to be consistent, try to come back and win it again. Don't forget, we fight with two richest clubs in the world, and they will not just sit in the armchair and look us walking around there and parading, you know. I must say, let's keep concentrating on the quality of our game and be as good as we can be.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a like, that would be really nice. And of course leave any thoughts, comments and feedback on the video, as of course that all helps me when I'm creating future content. Currently working on a video at the moment, so hopefully that's going to be released within the next few days. But Arsenal, that's what we're all here to talk about. Arsenal Football Club got a draw last night, and have to give them a lot of credit. Have to give them a lot of credit after the run that they've been on recently to get a point against a very, very good Southampton team. You have to give them a lot of credit for that. And actually, before Gabriel's red card, you could just see they got the equaliser. Aubameyang finally gets his goal for Arsenal, and you think, okay, they're going to kick on now. But then, a moment of stupidity, Arsenal down to 10 men again, and suddenly they're just hoping they can get a draw, dreaming of 3 points. And that, you know, the sad reality is, the sad fact is, that dream could have come true. You know, they could have won that game last night. I thought the tide had turned, so to speak. Arsenal got the equaliser. You could see there was relief. There was relief with Mikel Arteta. There was a huge relief with Aubameyang. And that Arsenal team, I felt then, were poised to go on. They were then set to go on, get the 3 points. But again, it's poor discipline. It's stupidity, it's a lack of maturity, all that good stuff. And Arsenal miss out on 3 points and get away really with a point. just talking about Southampton, in the first half, I thought they were excellent. Did a video on Southampton recently. Thank you everyone for your comments on that. But in the second half, I don't really feel like Southampton made the most of that extra man. When Arsenal went down to 10 men, I felt like Southampton, they didn't really take advantage of it. They didn't make the most of it, and ultimately that's why they only got out of the Emirates with a point. It's still a very good point. They're still third in the league. It takes nothing away from the start they've had to their season. Usually Southampton go to the Emirates. They've got a good record there. Usually they go there and they get a point, and that's a good result. But you have to think, is it a chance missed for Southampton? But Arsenal, where do they go from here? They've got Everton in the league next on Saturday, and Everton, they've won the last two. They beat Chelsea and they beat Leicester last night, and suddenly they look pretty good defensively. 2 clean sheets, a clean sheet against Chelsea, a clean sheet last night at Leicester. They've got Manchester City in the League Cup. I know they beat them in the semi-final last season. People will be talking about Pep versus Arteta. And then in the league, it's Chelsea. That's a massive game for Arsenal Football Club. It's make or break, really. They've got to get 6 points out of the next 4 games to get any kind of momentum. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. We saw glimpses last night with Saka. I thought the way that game went last night, I thought he was the best player for Arsenal. Hands down, he's their best player right now. And the way he just drove at that defence last night gave Arsenal that opportunity, gave them that opening, and I think he has to play every game for Arsenal. He's the one shining light in their season right now. But it's a huge month for Arsenal Football Club now. There's that old saying in football, too good to go down. Do I think Arsenal are too good to go down? I don't know. Manchester United have been relegated in the past. Giants, institution in the game. Nottingham Forest, 2-time European Cup winners. Do I think they'll go down? No, I don't. I think they'll scrape together some results. They'll get themselves out of this mess that they've created, and they'll sort of scramble around and stay in, sort of 11th, 12th place, and then they'll review where they are at the end of the season. But, it's not looking good. But positive, they have to be positive, they have to keep going. Last night it finished Arsenal 1, Southampton 1. We'll see where they go from here. Thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video again. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already so that you can keep up to date with all future content, and leave me a like because that would just be really nice, and leave any thoughts and comments and feedback on the video because, as I always say, that helps me when I'm creating future content. Okay, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.